Hello, my name is Gabe Baldassarre. It is March 1st, 2018. Today, we just finished our right racer's build. The objective of this build, described as using the supplied criteria, build a right racer that completes 10 orbits in the shortest amount of time using speed and agility. This build had 5 main phases, each equally difficult and equally important. The first phase of this was building our parts in an app called Fusion 360. To do this, we had to measure out every single part and insert the measurements into the app. When we had to build items such as the motor, the landing gear, the wire to connect the landing gear to the airplane, the wings, and the fuselage and the propeller. When we completed our parts, we assembled them into a final blueprint that would show what our airplane would look like when it's finished. When we finish our blueprint, we move on to the actual construction of the aircraft. This is probably my favorite part because it was the most hands-on and helped me understand more about craft knives, soldering irons, bandsaws, and a hot knife. All of these items have different uses that are equally important. For the soldering iron, I had to solder my engine or my motor to the wires, which would connect to the jack plug, which would eventually connect to the socket that would fly the airplane. The next phase, when I was finished with everything on the construction phase, was the testing phase. Let's see. When we were testing the aircraft, it was in the same fashion that was used for the competition. The male jack plug would be put inside of the female one inside of a pole that would allow the wire to spin freely. To control the speed the plane would go, it was determined by a variable power supplier, how far you turn the dial. Most students would start slower to build up momentum on the ground and turn up the power after about a lap around the pole to get it off the ground. The plane would then fly in a circle with about a 12-foot radius. Competition required the right racer to complete 10 orbits around the pole, and whichever aircraft did so the fastest would win the race. Although my plane was not the fastest, it was very agile and it could go up and down very easily. This build was very fun for me and I enjoyed it, and it was probably one of my favorite builds in the Tech 9 class. It gave me a better appreciation for those who build airplanes and those who fly them, and it taught me how to handle craft knives better and how to do fine cuts and the importance of sanding and aerodynamics.